In this video, we shall solve the exponential equation 6 minus x raised to the power of x to the power of 2 plus 7x and then plus 12, and this is equal to 1. Now we shall solve this using three cases. Let's look at the first case, case 1. For this, we shall have 6 minus x raised to the power of x squared plus 7x and then plus 12 equaling to, now we know that any number raised to the power of 0 is 1, so we shall get 6 minus x and raise it to the power of 0. And since the base on the left hand side is the same as the base on the right hand side, we can equate the exponents. This will give us x to the power of 2 plus 7x and then plus 12 equaling to 0. And as you can see, we have a quadratic. To solve this, we need to find two numbers that multiply to 12 and add up to 7. The two numbers that multiply to 12, we have 3 and 4. 3 times 4 will give us positive 12, and then 3 plus 4 will give us positive 7. And so this will become x plus 3 and then times x plus 4, and this will be equal to 0. And now we can set this to be equal to 0 and also set this to be equal to 0. So if we set x plus 3 to be equal to 0, then x1 will be equal to negative 3. And if we set x plus 4 to be equal to 0, then x2 will be equal to negative 4. Now let's look at the second case. We shall have 6 minus x raised to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12, and this will be equal to, now we know that 1 raised to any number will be equal to 1. So we shall get 1 and raise it to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12. And at this point, we can raise both sides to the power of 1 divided by x squared plus 7x plus 12. So on the left hand side, we shall have 6 minus x raised to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12, and this will be raised to the power of 1 divided by x squared plus 7x plus 12, and this will be equal to, on the right hand side we shall have 1 to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12, and this will also be raised to the power of 1 divided by x squared plus 7x plus 12. Now this will cancel with that, and also this will cancel with that. And so on the left hand side we shall remain with 6 minus x equaling to, on the right hand side we shall remain with 1. And now we can take negative x to the right hand side and then bring 1 to the left hand side. So we shall have 6 minus 1 equaling to positive x. Therefore x3 will be equal to positive 5. Now let's look at the third case. We shall have 6 minus x raised to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12, and this will be equal to, now we know that negative 1 raised to the power of an even number will be equal to 1. So if we consider this to be even, we shall have negative 1 raised to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12. And at this point, we can raise both sides to the power of 1 divided by x squared plus 7x plus 12. So on the left hand side, we shall have 6 minus x to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12, and this is raised to the power of 1 divided by x squared plus 7x plus 12, equaling to, now this will be negative 1 to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12, and it is also raised to the power of 1 divided by x squared plus 7x plus 12. This will cancel with that, and also this will cancel with that. And so on the left hand side we shall remain with 6 minus x equaling to negative 1. And now we can take negative x to the right hand side and bring negative 1 to the left hand side. And this will give us x plus 1 equaling to positive x, and therefore x4 will be equal to 7. So the values of x we have x1 equaling to negative 3, x2 equaling to negative 4, x3 equaling to positive 5 and x4 equaling to 7. Now let's check and see if our answers are correct. Our equation was 6 minus x raised to the power of x squared plus 7x plus 12, and this was equal to 1. If we put in x equals to negative 3, we shall have 6 minus negative 3 raised to the power of negative 3 squared plus 7 times negative 3 and then plus 12, and this should be equal to 1. Now 6 minus negative 3 will be 6 plus 3, which is 9. And this is raised to the power of negative 3 squared, which is positive 9. Now 7 times negative 3 will be negative 21, and then plus 12 equaling to 1. And so we shall have 9 raised to the power. Now 9 minus 21 will give us negative 12, and then plus 12, which will be 0. So this will be 0 equaling to 1. And we know that any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. So we shall have 1 equaling to 1. Therefore, x equals to negative 3 is a true value of x. And if you do this for the remaining values of x, you will still get 1 equals to 1. Therefore, that's how you can solve such an exponential equation. If you have found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.